Pickaxe.
Hi guys, we are giving you another bonus sample show of Weeb Outsiders. You guys liked the last one, so we're doing it again. If you want weekly bonus shows like the Weeb Outsiders and other fun stuff like Micro VGO and the John Show and lore episodes and the 20-year back catalog along with ad-free versions of VGO, John.
That's right. And this is a great time of the year, by the way, to do this because
yes,
we're gonna have our shopping guide, Michelle.
That's
right. We're like Oprah, with this shit.
Yep.
And,
we're also going to have our Cooking Outsiders, and a phone episode of VGO the week we're off for Thanksgiving. John calls me on the phone, and that won't be up for real VGO listeners or other VGO listeners. I guess they're kind of real.
What do you mean?
They're all real, but the real are the guys who support us. So thank you so much. If you do and you want to support us, you can go to videogameoutsiders.com, hit that red button, and listen in your player of choice, like Spotify or wherever you're listening right now. You can listen to the bonus shows right in your feed. So thank you in advance, and check out our latest Weeb Outsiders. Hi everybody, welcome to Weeb Outsiders. We checked in last month and we got a lot of good feedback, so we wanted to do it again. How are you, John?
I'm good. I do like doing these. I do.
They're different. Like
they
we
are.
Said, we've kind of been doing the same thing.
It makes me point at a specific genre.
Yep.
I kind of maybe ignore or don't look into or check in on,
Yeah. I want to do more stuff where we force ourselves to go out of what we usually do. So anyway, we're going to talk about games and movies and TV and news because there's some interesting stuff that has come out and it's obviously very mainstream at this point. So I found that people have said they listen to this show even if they don't watch anime, but they're curious. Okay. That's sort of what happened with us with World of Warcraft. We had people who listened to us even though they didn't play WoW because they were like WoW curious. So we get like voyeurs and like weird shit.
I don't even play this game and I've been listening for months.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's good. It's nice that you guys want to hear us talk about stuff either way. But if you are into it, then maybe you could teach us something. You can always come down to our Discord and recommend stuff for the next time we do it. So I did watch a bunch of stuff. I won't bring it all up, but I want to start off with the game I played. It's called Maid of Salvation. And I have like a love-hate relationship with this game. There is a demo. So it's like a top-down hack and slash ARPG. You have a melee and a gun attack, a big skill tree. There's a dash, there's block and parry timing, there's like sneak attacks, there's combos with skills. Like I really liked the combat and I thought it felt pretty good. The thing I didn't like is there was like load screens when you're moving off like every, couple of feet. It seemed like you didn't need to do that. It should have felt more open world. Like the map itself looked like a Hollow Knight style map, like side scrolling, like weird loading boards or something like that. Like this was actually more open feeling.
Little sectioned off little things.
It was too sectioned, but like there's this sanctuary with maids who give you quests and like goals and bosses, and it's actually pretty deep. So it's an indie game. I really liked it. Like I liked a lot about it, but I started to get frustrated just with like the movement and the mapping. But this might be something I would go back to after early access, after polish. But try the demo, Maid of Salvation. I was actually having a lot of fun with the combat. And somebody had said it was also an anime, but I looked it up and I couldn't find it. But it's definitely anime looking and it's really cute. And you're like this little anime girl, woman, whatever, with a French maid outfit. And there's all these maids and you have a massive sword and these massive weapons. And it looks like so like crazy, but like they pulled it off with like the animations and the combat feeling good. But I don't know.
They have another game called Hunter X. Did you look at that?
I didn't. I heard about that. People were saying that one was also good. They kind of just, it's probably a reskin for all I know, but yeah.
No, it's more like side scrolling instead of top down. It looks kind of cool, actually. I
keep thinking about this game. Like I want to go back to it, but I don't know. There was a lot going on, but it's just like it wasn't quite there. But I would probably play more of it once it's actually out. But I did have a good time. So that's called Maid of Salvation. And then I did watch a lot of stuff. I won't bring it all up. I'm just going to choose one movie and one TV show. So I watched a movie called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and I know it has a crazy name, but it was probably my most favorite. I don't know, not typical animated movie. Of course, I like Aladdin and all that stuff. But outside of that, like a typical stuff I grew up with, this is probably my favorite animated movie I've ever seen. And it's a really kind of a story that isn't about death, but it's about a girl who is dying. And she writes in this diary and one of her classmates picks it up. And, he's kind of like reclusive and like hates everybody. And, is very aloof. And, she's like, well, you just read my diary. Why aren't you like, apologizing and like saying you wish me well? Like, I'm dying. And he's just like, whatever. And she likes that about him because with him, she can feel comfortable. Not everybody is like, fawning over her and shit like that. So it's just about like her bucket list and what they want to do together before she dies and like their relationship and how she helps him and he helps her. And like, I thought it was so well done. And, I was seeing stuff about this movie. It had a good rating and it had people saying like, oh my God, like this is so good. Like it made me cry. And I'm thinking, no way, right? This is making grown men cry. Like it was really, really, really good. Like I loved it. I've watched it 2 or 3 times now. And
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why is it called? Why is it called that? I want to eat your pancreas.
So she has like pancreatic cancer or something wrong with her pancreas, and she says that there's an old Japanese proverb or something like that if you eat the organ of the problem, like you'll heal them or something like that, or a little piece of their soul will be with you. So it ends up being where, and I mean, spoilers, whatever, it's a romance, but also a friendship tale really at the end of the day, because their relationship like surpasses romance. It goes into like where they're each like a part of each other, because like, she's basically saying that I admire in you that you don't need anybody else but you to be fine. And she's more like she needs other people to be fine. So yeah, the pancreas is just something like symbolic where like I appreciate this in you and I want a little piece of you and me and you need a little piece of me and you. So it's not like actually like eating her.
So they turn to cannibalism and eat each other.
Yeah, that's not what it's about. But the title, when I first saw it, I was like, what the hell is happening here?
Well, it's edgy as fuck, really. But
like it's actually it's actually really interesting and well written, and there's like certain. It's heavy. Like, it's not about dying. It's about what it means to be living. Yeah. That's what it's about.
The thing about these anime shit is that they do like really adult heavy shit that could be a movie, a live action movie. Like we don't get that in the West.
There was a live action movie of this. I didn't watch it. But yeah, it could be. Like this could be one of those. But they have a really good script and they're like, whoa. Yep.
And in the US, you'd say, okay, well, what actors are we going to get? Where are we going to film it?
Right.
And they're like, well, we have this other option called anime and we can just make it that way.
No, I mean, it's deep. Yeah. It's philosophical. Right. It makes you think. It's not some stupid like teen romance drama. Like it's actually, like I said, it's about what it means to be alive. And because he says like, well, why are you spending your time with me? Aren't there better things you could be doing? And she's like, well, aren't there things you want to do before you die? Why aren't you doing those? There's no difference here. Like, so it's just like a lot of like, it's not like childish and stupid. And I think that's a good observation. Like a lot of the stuff is more adult or, and even a lot of the adult stuff we get here in this country is very mindless, and it's not, I just appreciate, I'm finding more content here that I guess is more, I don't know, about like the bigger picture, which is what I appreciate. So check out I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. And it is free on archive.org. The English dub is what I watched if you can't find it anywhere, but you can get the DVD. I don't think it's on any of the streaming services, like it was pulled, but check out archive.org and watch the English dub version because I thought the voice acting was actually really good. Okay, another English dub I watched that I really liked is a TV show called Love is War, or the full name is Kagura-sama Love is War. It's a comedy, okay? And I am picky with comedy. I don't like, I don't know, I'm an easy laugher, but like I'm pretty picky about what I like. I found myself really laughing at this out loud, which was a complete shock. So it's a series. I think it's on Crunchyroll. It follows 2 high school geniuses who are in love with each other, but are too proud to confess, leading them to engage in a battle of wits to make the other admit their feelings. So they engage in elaborate schemes to force the other to confess first. Now, the funny thing is it's narrated almost like a game show or like the Olympics with like, let me just play this clip because you'll get a sense of what I'm trying to say.
A cunning ploy. They're both too proud and too stubborn to own up to their feelings. So instead they rely on their wits, deploying clever traps and subtle manipulations.
How can I nonchalantly keep her from going? Think.
A test of intelligence.
Mull it over all you want, President. Unless you bow your head and sincerely beg me not to go, I refuse to cancel.
Damn, she thought this through. It's a plan worthy of their war. The only question is, how will Shirogane respond?
There's just one problem.
They're trying to one-up each other.
Right.
And I don't even know who this narrator is.
Like
but it's
the game show guy?
Yeah, but it's so something you would never see here again.
He can oppose her without.
Is he constantly narrating the...
He's constantly cutting in when they get each other.
Okay.
When it's like, they're trying to trap
like
each other.
play-by-play, like
yeah, exactly. It's like a sporting event. It's like a sports commentator. So I like appreciated it. And apparently this thing is like 5 seasons or something like that. I've only watched the first one. But once again, something I would never watch or see here animated, but could be like a funny rom-com series. I don't know, like just it was actually shocking because I put it on because it was recommended like on like watch this next or something. I just put on an episode and instantly started laughing. So yeah, like when I go into like these streamers like Crunchyroll or even Netflix now, there's so much on Netflix.
there is.
It's overwhelming. And when you look up anime, it all has a pretty high rating. I've noticed that. Like it's scaled higher for sure. You're like, how can everything be an 8 or 9, right? And
Or could it be that we're
9.
getting the cream of the crop here?
Maybe. It could be. I do feel like things are sometimes a little overrated, but like what I'm saying is there's so much stuff, and at this point with how, you know, how many years it's been going on, you're going to find, like you said, like that those top 100 things, and those could keep you busy forever because there's 50 seasons of them.
Right.
So it is
Yeah,
overwhelming.
I noticed that too. But again, I think we're getting the best stuff on Netflix for sure, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't even know if this is the best stuff or what this is rated. I just know for me.
well,
that,
you like it. I mean, so it says something.
I like it, and
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, I'm not the type of person who likes a lot of stuff. I mean, it has an 8.5 on IMDb, so it is liked, I guess. But yeah, I actually like it, and it's just different. Yeah, it is on Crunchyroll, that one. So yeah, check out I Want to Eat Your Pancreas and Love is War and Made of Salvation. But I did watch a lot of other stuff, but it's just too much to get into, and it all starts to like blend together. I watched like all of those other movies, like 5 millimeters per second and all that stuff from that guy I liked. And like, I'm sure we'll do this again. I'll bring it up again. But like you said, there's just so much stuff that you could stay busy forever and never kind of find something you've seen before. It's very different than something I would have watched or seen before, and I appreciate that. So I am just drinking coffee with milk, and I'm eating those cookies I got at Daiso, the Japanese home goods store. I went back to get more. I love them. These little chocolate biscuit cookies with it. So
Yeah,
John,
I'm going. By the way, Daiso is on my list.
Oh, good. Get some of the snacks
for my Thanksgiving trip because
They're fun.
I want to go there. I just do.
Yeah, you got to go there and just get something. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I know you watched and played some stuff. What did you do?
Well, last night briefly, I did try a game, and Crystal of Atlan.
That's an MMO, right?
It is. It's a magic punk MMO, Michelle.
Oh,
That's what they call it.
it's not
like-
getting good reviews.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. So it's an MMO. It's kind of like class based. You have like 5 different classes you pick from.
Yep.
And like almost like a hero type game where if you pick one, you get that character. You know. Like so,
Yeah.
I picked a gun person and turned out to be a girl. And it's definitely a mobile game. Like the interface is so fucking bad. Like
The combat actually looks really good.
The combat's kind of fun. It has like
Yeah.
an action bar like WoW, you know?
Yeah.
It reminded me of
this
WoW.
has like a 5.0 on Android. People love it. 90,000 reviews, but on Steam,
Right.
100 reviews and 3 stars. So yes.
Yeah. So it feels like a mobile game. That's the biggest ding I'll give it. Like the menu is like basically made for touchscreens. You could just tell. And it's like whoever was in charge of that aspect of the game should be fired because
Right.
it's just like bad graphic design, the UI, right?
Yep.
But the actual gameplay in the hub world, it's all pretty. The combat I actually found like to be kind of really fun. It's like hacky slashy. You have like kind of ultimates and cooldowns, the typical shit, you know, and
Yeah.
different moves. But again, I'm playing this last night and I'm like, I never heard of this game. And this is like fully fleshed out.
Because
it has
it's
like,
huge on mobile. That's the thing.
yeah, it has like a hub world and
Yeah.
like instant based things like dungeons and stuff. Like it's not like a big open world. It's like kind of like how Monster Hunter was, that one with the hub world and you go out and do things.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it was free and it like I was thinking to myself, is this on PS5? I want to like play this on a console upstairs.
I don't think so. It looks like just Epic, Steam, and mobile. A lot of
Yeah.
them do skip console, which shows you where the trends are.
Or is it just easier to port the mobile games to
I don't
PC?
know.
I don't
think it's-
know.
The thing is, a lot of them just get destroyed on Steam, so they avoid putting them on there because of the reviews.
Yeah.
Even the game I love, Sword of Convaleria, which was like not even egregious with monetization and had a whole free mode, they kind of shit on it at first. Like people on
Well, this
PC are
game I
very
know
resistant.
This game
to-
has a problem with pay to win. I know that.
Yeah.
I read that somewhere. You know, I
But
didn't spend a
underneath all
dime.
of that, like they're
Yeah.
good games, and
I
we are
know.
slowly like seeing them remove a little bit of that, like the one we just talked about, Do at Night Abyss. You know, like removing the gacha from the, you know, pay to win and more to cosmetic. Like they're slowly the cultures are merging because like on mobile and in Asia, it's very acceptable, but it's not here. But because it's global now, they're kind of releasing the belts a little bit, and then they get different versions for us. So
It's on PS5.
okay, yeah, but I googled it; it didn't come up at all.
Yeah, it's there.
It's like hidden.
I sent you a link.
It has okay 3 stars and 7,000 reviews. So once again, 90,000 on Android.
But I guarantee if you read the bad reviews, it's probably all about
Pay to win.
pay to win. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to pay more attention to these games because I see these a lot on the console all the time, especially on the PlayStation. You know,
Yeah, well that makes sense. Yeah,
all these like free to play games with like, you know, these sexy girls and combat, you know, on the thumbnail, and I just kind of ignore them, you know, and maybe I need to start trying more of them because I feel like I'm missing out.
From what I've found, like I said, the combat and the gameplay is actually pretty good. It's the other stuff that's kind of annoying when they are the mobile crossovers and
Right.
they don't do them right. You know, the menu dancing and stuff like that. But
And that
outside of
soul
that,
leveling.
they
that
look
game.
really good. They run really good. They like I said, the combat is tight. The systems are usually good. But it's a whole other type of game where they want you to just play every day and collect and the daily grind and the
Yeah.
you know, I want to see one that kind of scales back on that.
I'm going to get solo leveling.
Yeah, that comes out in a couple of weeks. You like the demo?
Yeah, I did. It comes
Yeah.
out the 24th.
Okay.
You could play 3 days ahead if you do the deluxe. But it's a $40 game. So you'd think maybe there's no pay to win because it's $40.
Probably not. Yeah.
All right. And then as far as like anime series, I did watch one. And it's one I've heard about and have seen a million times. And I know that there's games for it. It's Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And again, I start this on Netflix and I just instantly like love it. Like the style, the voice acting, the music. Like I'm like, this is really good. Like it's super well done, right? They're not phoning it in at all, right? And the world is cool. It's basically like this almost like superhero world where alchemy is a part of the universe, okay? And everyone's involved in it, right? And you kind of have like almost like these like X-Men type people, you know,
Right, like they're mutants from looks like alchemy gone wrong.
Yeah, who all have like a power using alchemy, you know. But it centers around these brothers. And so okay, here's the thing. So alchemy, the idea of alchemy is you take one thing, Michelle, and you have to sacrifice it to turn it into something else, right?
Transmutation. Yeah.
Well, no, that's something else. But so yes, okay. So you take copper and you turn it into iron. I mean, to brass, right, or whatever.
Sure.
Like you're sacrificing the copper.
You no longer have the original item; it became something else. You're transmuting it.
Yeah. So you know they've been doing this forever, trying to turn stuff into gold and silver and all that, and failing, right? And so one of the rules is the Forbidden Act is the human transmutation. You don't want to take a human and turn them into something else. And so these brothers, their mom died, okay? And so they did this transhuman transmutation to try to get her to come back to life. And it's a forbidden act, and it backfired. And the one brother lost his arm and his leg, and then the other brother lost his entire body. And
That's
his soul,
no good.
and his soul is now like in this big metal suit, like this giant hulking, like metal, suit of armor. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the boy now that lost his arm and leg has a metal arm and metal leg. Okay. And that's it. That's the whole setup here. And they're trying to find, what's that thing from fucking Harry
The
Potter?
Philosopher's Stone?
Yes.
Yeah, so the creator said became fascinated after reading about the concept of the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes.
She started
And that
reading
thing gives
books
you
about alchemy.
immortality.
Created by a woman?
That Philosopher's Stone gives you immortality.
Yeah, this might have been created by a woman who was really interested in the Philosopher's Stone.
But that's also in Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, but that's, old school, isn't it? Like from Merlin and all that shit.
Yeah. So the whole thing is them just, I think, they're trying to get their bodies back. is like the main goal here. Because the brother, it's so funny. There's this big, giant, hulking guy in a suit of armor with a little tiny kid inside of it. And he's
this
like,
was created and drawn by a woman.
Is that right?
Yeah, Hiromu Arakawa was a Japanese manga artist. She's best known for Full Metal Alchemist. She's a hit domestically and internationally with the television series Silver Spoon of the manga adapted Heroic Legend of Artisan. I've heard of this, but I had no clue what the hell it was. Like that's where most anime is in my head. Like, yeah, I've heard of that, but what? But
I knew that I've seen these games. The games are.
Are you interested in the games now? Are there
yes, I am. I already looked into it. So I guess the PS2 ones are the best.
Okay. Yeah, as with
I haven't looked on Steam yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to play one of these.
Oh, she has her own little Harry Potter she created. Silver Spoon 2014. Looks like Japanese Harry Potter.
Are you
I'm not
serious?
even kidding. Yeah, he's on a broom chasing a pig, holding a wand. Yeah, she's
okay. So she's the JK of Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to see like one episode of all of these big ones, but then it's hard to follow through on them
It's
all.
good. Like I like it. Like I want to watch more. Like it I'm instantly like sucked into it.
Yep.
And the world is so cool. There's like some like government thing going on in the background, and they're using these alchemist guys to like fight crime against other bad alchemist guys, and they all have like these super bombastic powers because of alchemy.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, what are you drinking? Anything?
Just a Gatorade Zero.
So some other thing you like, because you did like the Chainsaw Man series.
I did.
You talked about that on one of our older Weeb episodes. So apparently there's a movie that recently came out that's like doing really, really good. People are saying it's the best anime adaptation they've seen. I think right now it has an 8.6 on IMDb. It's breaking all sorts of records as far as box office once again. So I don't know. I watched the trailer. I feel like you might want to check this movie out. It's called Chainsaw Man.
Well,
the
it's
movie
playing locally.
Res
I can
Arc,
see it now.
REZE Arc. I don't know. I mean, would you ever go? Would you go? I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, the trailer
kind of
actually
a fun night.
It might be. Yeah, I mean, it's different.
It is
in that experience in the theater. But the trailer looks actually pretty cool. Like I can see why it's. I don't know if the show looked at all like the trailer, if it's the exact same art style or anything. But I thought it looked good. Like I don't know. I thought it looked pretty good. So Chainsaw Man is playing, and then there's also like I had watched Perfect Blue and talked about it on our first Weeb Outsiders, and now it's apparently also a box office hit on their re-release. So they're taking old anime, movies, and they're putting them in the theater. And this was the movie I talked about that inspired Darren Aronofsky and David Lynch. And it's already grossed about $700,000 from 450 domestic.
What do you mean,
locations.
David Lynch?
Inspired Caught Stealing, I think, from Aronofsky, and a David Lynch movie. I forget which one. Oh, Black Swan. It inspired Black Swan.
Oh, really?
It inspired Christopher Nolan's Inception. I don't know. They've cited the movie. It's called Perfect Blue. I talked about it. I don't know which which David Lynch thing. I'd have to specifically Google. But yeah. Perfect Blue, David Lynch.
Oh, they're calling him anime's David Lynch.
No, they said it inspired, I guess maybe Twin Peaks. Did David Lynch do that? He cited it as inspiring him on something too.
Khan was influenced by Lynch's ability to keep audiences engaged despite unclear meaning, noting that Mulholland
it's a very
Drive,
weird, trippy Mulholland Drive type feel to Perfect Blue. So they put that back out there in theaters. So I think we're going to be seeing more of this, like old movies, and I'd love to see. I would go see. I want to eat your pancreas, but no, like they're putting older stuff back in the theaters because of the success of, what did we talk about? Infinity Castle last month, and now Chainsaw Man, like doing really, really well. So there's,
and that's in my local cinema, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, no,
which is crazy
it's here too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like some weird,
artsy
obscure
art house.
thing. It's breaking records. But something else that came out in October, anime-based therapy is being trialed in Japan. They're citing specifically Studio Ghibli is good for your health, a new study finds. Films like My Neighbor Totoro and Kiki's Delivery Service, along with open world games, promote relaxation and improve mental well-being.
Just watch Spirited Away. I think just start with that.
Yeah, I've heard. I know. It looks
Spirited
depressing.
Away. No, it's cool. I like Totoro quite a bit.
Okay.
And in my mind, after watching all those with my daughter, I would say Spirited Away and Totoro.
Okay. Once again, like adult themes and not child bullshit,
Yeah.
right? Like that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, they're trialing anime-based therapy and gaming as well, and finding that it's relaxing and making people happier and whatever. I mean, that goes against what you hear that anime makes you depressed. It could be that anime originally attracted depressed people, but
Well, there's
it made them
different
feel better.
levels
That's why
of
they watched
anime,
it.
though. Isn't there? Like, there's this really adult, dramatic things like you're watching, and then there's like the sexy girls and stuff. Like, right? Like, it's
I mean, there's everything. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
can't, it's like saying movies make you depressed. I
yes,
mean,
that's
what
I'm
it
getting
is.
at.
You're
Yeah,
right. You
right.
can't just label. But there is a lot of, there's been other studies that go against this that say anime makes you depressed. I mean, what are you consuming?
but that's just
right?
like saying cartoons
Yeah.
make you depressed. What?
Exactly. Yeah. So this is kind of a counter to that. People citing that it helps them move through their personal baggage, motivates them to become a better person, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, like you say, it's how you're consuming it. And
Now,
what
is
you're
anime
watching.
manga and is all manga anime?
Isn't that like manga, like a comic book? It has to be like a book first, and then anime is the animation.
So
of
anime
it.
and manga are not the same thing. Manga is comic books, while anime
Yeah.
is animation. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're probably doing it all. And they're saying gaming too. But I mean, any gaming probably relaxes you and makes
But
you feel
anime
better.
could be based on manga.
A lot of it is. Like every
Right.
time I look up something like, that I'm watching.
Naruto. Yeah, like whatever.
It's based on a manga. Am I saying that right? I think last time I
Yeah.
said but
Manga
yes,
or manga.
manga, whatever, mango. It's based on a mango. So I would never think to read the books, but I appreciate the animated stuff. And I like all the things I like right now, like that I've liked recently have been English dub. So if the English dub is done well, I definitely prefer that. Because I know we got into that whole subs versus dubs conversation as well. So other news here, I mean, kind of what we were saying, Japan's anime market hits a record 25 billion. This came out at the end of last month, saying that it is driven by the global boom, obviously. So it's become mainstream outside of Japan and it's really hitting the stride. And so it's like their number one moneymaker for.
Is it
that they're
because people
exporting.
are discovering it like on Netflix and Crunchyroll, or are they
think
seeking
so.
it out? Yeah.
I think it's kind of being pushed too.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, like it's in your face now on Amazon, on Netflix, even if you didn't seek out Crunchyroll. I think the youth is more inclined, right? People under 25 are definitely more inclined to watch. But it's also being the gaming. So like Dragon Ball Z is now in Minecraft. They just released a big DLC for it, allowing players to recreate classic arcs with blocky battles. So it's into the game. So you might be playing Minecraft and all of a sudden Dragon Ball Z is in there. And you're
But
like, well, let me
Dragon
go
Ball's
watch
been
it.
around forever, though. That's
I know it
always
has.
been
My
part of
friends
the
like that
zeitgeist.
in college.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like it's still like the anime stuff is showing up in games now. So take solo leveling, for example. Somebody might play that and then go find the series, which is very, very popular. So it's coming, it's in all of our media. It's in the movie, it's in the theaters. You might go drive by the theater right now, right? And see Chainsaw
Right.
Man and go, what the fuck is that? And so, yeah, Japan is exporting all of this globally now, where it used to only kind of be popular maybe in Japan or Korea or something like that. Whereas now, I mean, we are kind
Well,
of
I could tell you
consuming
20-something years ago, I had to import
a lot of Japanese games.
Spirited Away.
Right.
You couldn't get it.
And
It
now
just
it's on
wasn't-
HBO on the main page,
Yeah.
right?
And I had to get it with subtitles. And that's how my daughter watched it. Like,
Is she still into it at all? Like
yes,
the scene?
big time.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, she actually went in the last year to see like an orchestral, like the composer of the
Okay.
music. He did like a
Yeah.
concert, and he
Mhm.
was here, and it was like a big deal in Boston or something.
Right. So people that are younger grew up with it in a different way too, because it was probably just starting to break
Right.
out. But now,
And
like,
what's funny, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what's funny is that I think I might have told you this. Like the Spirited Away version I had was the original Japanese version with English subtitles, and the music is different in that version than the one they brought to the U.S. later.
I wonder
the
why
songs
they
are different. Like this, maybe I don't know. It could
the
be
songs
maybe.
crack me up at the start of anime series and movies. Like even
Yeah.
my it had a song and I want to eat your pancreas like randomly. I'm like, what if they're like breaking out in song? It's very
Oh my god!
funny.
Yeah, the theme song for the show I watched was fucking amazing. I actually added it to my YouTube music library.
Yeah, it really cracks me up. Sometimes I laugh at it. But sometimes it's like really good. But it's a whole different presentation. Don't play it because we'll get in trouble. But yeah, the music is a whole thing, and the theme songs are a whole thing. And like a lot of times they'll like break into the show. Like I'm still watching Fragrant Flower on Netflix, and like the last 5 minutes they'll put the ending theme song, and then they'll show a clip after. Like they incorporate like the theme songs is like a big thing. And like I loved the Love Is War theme song. I'm like singing it. So I don't know. It's like a whole different presentation that the music is a part of it. But I wonder why they changed it for Studio Ghibli.
I don't know. I know there's a song or two that are different, and she was confused by it. Like, what? This isn't the song right now.
I saw this trending because I know you also liked One Piece. This just came out today.
Yeah,
One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 dated for Switch 2, PS5, Xbox, along with Egghead DLC. Free upgrades available for PS4 and Xbox One owners, but not Switch 2 users. There's a whole in One Piece. They just did a new season or something, and there's like a live action, and they're booking actors right now for voice work. That's also trending right now. So One Piece is another huge property you've kind of talked about and is being pushed there's so many of them. It's like, what are the top 100 anime? And I've heard of all of them, but I've never watched most of them. So that's coming out November 21st, 2025, the Future Island Egghead Pack. I don't know what that means. And this doesn't...
So it's Pirate Warriors 4, which is on Steam already?
Yeah, there's an update to it. Is it an old game?
2020.
Yeah, so they updated it and they have DLC, and that's...
I have to tell you, a lot of these games I checked out, they just end up being only like strictly fighting games. Like I want to explore the world and...
Yeah, turn-based and fighting, obviously very popular. But then we're getting more and more of these like open worldy action games. The combat's
That's what I want. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Duet Night Abyss. You should probably try that. But there's so many. I don't know what the best one is. Like there's Genshin, there's Woo-Wah. Like we've kind of been talking about them. But I'm going to definitely try all of the big, huge new ones that come out now.
Right.
Whereas I would definitely have ignored them before. Now I feel like I want to at least try them and talk about them because they're way more mainstream. So there's another big one coming too. Like I need to find a site to keep up with all this. Our RPG category in our Discord is actually pretty good for kind of his stuff. Like I'll see stuff in there, I'll share stuff in there. So because it's mainstream, but you aren't going to see it really if you go to like Games Radar or Verge or something all the time. But it's still very mainstream, and there's more people playing it than anything else. And I saw one other thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know where it is. Oh, we kind of mentioned this on VGO, but they're pushing it for the anime thing. Japanese government officials say manga and anime are irreplaceable treasures for Japan and asks OpenAI to prevent copyright infringement and insists Japan should take the lead in regulating AI. Japan bears a responsibility to take the lead on this in making rules because they feel their culture is so, unique and still being preserved. I mean, let's be real. A lot of cultures haven't been preserved, but the Japanese culture kind of has because of the way they do things and keep things. So they don't want that to be ruined and
just
adopted.
Like on a side note here, because remember when everyone was doing all the Studio Ghibli stuff with the AI?
Yeah.
Remember that stuff was like on Twitter, like nonstop. So I started doing that with some of our family photos and stuff. My daughter got mad about it. She's like, "That's not right. Don't do that." Like what?
Silly. Getting mad about it is silly.
Like
especially just for your family.
Well, it's kind of like this though. Like they're saying like that's you shouldn't be able to do that. Steal that.
Adapt or die. I'm not on board with that. Adapt or die. I mean, if you start making your own and selling it, I believe that. But if you're just doing it for fun or it's like parody is legal and things like that, I appreciate that it can be done, but you can't fight this. Like we are going to, I mean, you were just sharing the top AI artist or something was like breaking records and, do I want to see them go make like AI anime? But I don't know. I want something that's good, but I don't think we can fight it.
Right.
I don't know. The Japanese government has been going back and forth with OpenAI. I mean, you might hold it back, but is China going to listen to you? Are you going to sue China? You're kind of, let's enjoy the last generation of anything created by a human, but maybe it won't be. Maybe we'll get something different at the end of the day. So anyway, if there's any other news you saw or topics you want to bring up, I think that was it for me.
Yeah, I think we covered.
Yeah, we kind of blew through this in 30 minutes. But I feel like we covered a lot. So Anyway, that's it for this Weeb Outsiders. If you want to get more bonus shows or suggest other stuff, because I'm sure we'll revisit this maybe in the new year again. We'll maybe do like a main one on VGO and incorporate Rye on the next one. Let us know in our Discord what we should be watching or playing. John, you always get a lot of recommendations because of that music thing. People are always saying, oh, this show is really based on like music and John would love this and stuff. So people are always kind of coming to us with suggestions.
There was a game, Naruto, Rise of a Ninja on the 360. I want a game like that. Open world adventure.
Recommend it.
And that game was only on the 360. You can't play it anywhere else. And they sell for like $40 on eBay, the copies.
Yeah.
And it was a Ubisoft Montreal game. When games were good, Michelle.
Can you download it anywhere?
In 2007.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the games that we're getting now are different, but I kind of feel like we're shifting back into, like I said, the two cultures are kind of blending. Because it's coming here globally, we're influencing what we're getting and they're influencing what we're wanting. So I think you might see more and more of that stuff when getting out of just the fighting games or just the turn-based games. I think we're kind of into a whole new world now where it's just everything is coming over. Movies, music, TV, gaming, like all kind of changing. All right, well, if you want to find us, like I said, check us out in the Discord at videogameoutsiders.com. And I think that's it.
All right, guys, thanks for listening and subbing. We'll see you very soon. Video Game Outsiders or Weeb Outsiders.
I'm sticky like wet rice, hot like wasabi when I spice. Grab your body pillow, stick it in the middle. Sip your tea, turn off the light. We're living our best life because we're eating on the floor tonight. Let's go! E-O-D-Y-P-I-L-L-O. Let's go! Body pillow, body pillow. Let's go! E-O-D-Y-P-I-L-L-O. Let's go! My skyline in the driveway, domo, arigato. Reading manga with the tentacles. Gonna see my neighbor Toto. Got a great body pillow, got a great body pillow, got a great body pillow. My neighbor Totoro's got a great body pillow, got a skyline in the driveway. A skyline in the driveway, got a great body pillow, got a great body pillow. E-O-D-Y-P-I-L-L-O. Let's go. Body pillow, body pillow. Let's go. E-O-D-Y-P-I-L-L-O. Let's go. Body pillow, body pillow. Sayonara.